Good evening. This is the market update for buy sell short for Tuesday, November 6th, election day. And we actually had a very nice rally on Wall Street today. Market up 130 points, 150 at one stage, working off that oversold condition that we saw. And, we had a nice little up move right after the open, and then we had a big surge about an hour or so later, and you saw a lot of chatter on the internet saying, well, it's because Romney was ahead in the polls, even though the polls had only been open 90 minutes or 2 hours on the East Coast. But, just more the silliness we see around the election. The funny thing is, we saw everything move up. We saw the dollar go up. We saw oil go up. We saw gold go up. We saw tandem trades that should move opposite of each other go up. And essentially what happened was everyone is hoping and betting money that we are going to actually have a new president after tonight's election, that there will be no uncertainty, and each side is making their bets that there will be a move. That's actually a positive when you look at it. Looking at the daily chart, we bounced all the way back up to the 20-day exponential. We have held the 200-day moving average throughout this 2-week back and forth of uncertainty. RSI closed right at a downtrend breakout dating back to the mid-September highs. If we scroll down, we are about to get a positive MACD cross probably within a day. We saw a positive ADX cross. We have stochastics below 20 breaking up. All systems are a go. All we need is an excuse. If we look at the 15-minute chart, you can see this vertical move up. We had that failure on the golden cross 2 days ago on the sell-off. But lo and behold, look, we find ourselves up, 100 points from that golden cross. I've redrawn the channel, so we now have a wider rectangle formation on the Dow 15-minute chart. We did see a little retrace into the close, not totally unexpected, given the uncertainty still around the election. The one thing we do not want to have going into tomorrow's session is no winner. Even if the gobshite wins, Romney, the market will go up. Obama wins, the market will go up. We just don't want to be in a situation where we do not have a winner. The market will not like that. We are oversold on the 15-minute chart thanks to that little pullback we had late in the day. And going in late in the day, we did have a golden cross on the Dow 15-minute. Now, the last time we saw a failure and then a bounce back, funny enough, goes back to about 2008 when this actually was a typical thing where we would see a golden cross fail and then immediately happen a day or so later and then work, and usually resulted in large upside moves. So let's see if that is the case going into tomorrow. Russell 2K chart, we are about to get a positive MACD cross. We are about to get a downtrend break on the upside. We are about to get a breakthrough 50 on RSI. So all these indice charts look very, very bullish and are just looking for an excuse to move right now. As I said, we had a big pop in oil today, but we also had the dollar up. We had gold up big. So a lot of money flowed into the market today. And, aside from the election, we can step back and look at that as a positive going into the Thanksgiving holiday. You recall I mentioned we are very, very oversold right now. And as well, on the webinar we did on the weekend, market does not like uncertainty, and the end of the election and a winner will remove one of the uncertainties that have been holding us back recently. As for stock plays, let's start off with a disaster play today. ANTH, this is one that was a very nice winner for us over the last couple of days, and it got taken to the woodshed on heavy volume today. And, there was absolutely no news. What I believe happened here was a hedge fund tax loss selling move. If any news comes out of this on the next 2 days and someone does not go to jail, it will be absolutely criminal, because the only logical reason for this move is someone got leaked news or we have tax loss selling. They are presenting data next week, so this is a stock that is notorious for dip and rips. Dip and rips is stock dip, then it romps. So let's see if we get our snapback move on this one today. You know what really sucks on this stock is ordinarily I should have had a stop out of this stock at 90 cents without even thinking. But this is a stock that likes to dip and likes to run. And lo and behold, we find ourselves down there at 79 cents today. Even if this one does not snap back really soon, I believe, unless there's really bad news out there, which I find unlikely, we should be able to make our money back on the next big run-up that they do. But the high volume we saw today on No News smells of a year-end fund selling out, getting their tax loss, enough time for them to jump back into the stock before year-end. Let's go on to some winners, though, today. MOTR, we jumped into this one yesterday on the retrace, back to the uptrend line, back to the 20-day exponential, and boom! 57 to 67 cents. Nice little 10-cent move on this one. Bounce target is a move back up to the 75-cent plus area. I would be looking to accumulate dips under 60 cents. So we booked some gains on this one today, and I would be looking to add to those gains on a dip going into the next couple of days. Another nice winner we had today was PEIX. The alternative energy stocks have been doing very, very well. We jumped into PEIX today, 37 cents, based on the chart. We have this nice little symmetrical triangle breakout. We had RSI up through 50, decent volume, which ended up being very decent volume going into the close. Actually, wow, I'm looking at the volume. When we bought this stock, it was at 800K volume, and it looks like we ended the day at 7 million. Positive MACD cross, downtrend line breakout on stochastics looks very, very good. The next level to watch is this 43 to 45 cent area. Now, as I said in the chat room, the last time we broke upward on a positive MACD cross on PEIX, it ran 50% over the course of a couple of days. So let's see if history repeats itself. And this is also a stock that loves to run big into its earnings releases. So let's see. Earnings are next week. So let's see if we get a nice little run on this baby. And the stock that moves in tandem with this is BIOF. It was up a little bit on the day, and as PEIX started to move, this one started to move more. Back over the 50-day moving average. This is a stock that could get chased tomorrow on a break of 6. So keep an eye on this one. We could get a nice little scalp trade on this one on a break through 6, just based simply on the chart. Late in the day, JAG. Gold was up very, very big today. And what we're seeing a lot of over the last few hours and last day or so are beaten down stocks, putting in very, very nice bounces. Nice little roundy bottom on this gold play. Gold was up big today. 104, 105 breakout could give a very quick move to 115. If we have no decision on the election going into tomorrow, gold will likely go up. If we have Obama win going into tomorrow, gold will likely be up. So this is a nice little hedgy play on the outcome of the election. 98, 99 cent stops. 10% upside, 4-5% downside. Nice oversold chart, and charts have been doing very, very well. Stochastics in the basement, so nice little setup play going into tomorrow. Earnings play, Mad Cats. Actually, I thought they posted decent earnings in after hours today, but it got sold off in after hours, back down to its trading channel of 55 to 57 cents. I thought the report was good. We'll see what the market thinks about it tomorrow. Again, it's back to that point I have of not holding any sort of size into earnings, and the same would be said of P-Wave, which has so far, we've been waiting for earnings on this one over the last 2 days after it broke down through 40. Small cap stocks, I really don't like to hold into earnings reports, and as you can see why, this is why, we can always rebuy a stock, especially if the news is good, and Mad Cats ended up not being so, at least for now. So that's where we stand, waiting on the election results, and, that's pretty much it for the video tonight. We got some nice little setups on the pop scan. We have very nice setups on the market. So all we need is a decision. Hopefully, people come to their senses and it's Obama again. And we find out tomorrow. So that's it for the video. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email. Feedback@buysellshort.com. And I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.